Live from the vibrant heart of West Michigan. Welcome to West Michigan Tonight with John Covington. With music by the Landon Flippin' Band. And now, give it up for your host, John Covington.
Welcome to West Michigan Tonight, everybody. I'm John Covington. I am the host of the show with the hottest band in all of TV land. Give it up for Landon Flippin' in the band. You guys are hot all month this month. Appreciate you so much. And also to the best audience. The best audience. Thank you so much. I know we normally do West Michigan Tonight on the streets, but not tonight because we've got a guest full show. So we're going to take a break and we're going to get right into it when we come back. This is West Michigan Tonight.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Woo! Man, how can you not love your job when you get to come to work and listen to these fellas do what it is they do? One day I'm going to learn to play an instrument. Our first guest for the night is an entrepreneur, business owner. He even has his own spirit company, but he is the creator and founder of an upcoming festival. We're going to talk about all of that. He's also an accomplished author. We're going to talk about his whole life journey here on West Michigan Tonight. As far as I'm concerned, he's one of the most dynamic people I've met in West Michigan. Without further ado, Daryl Reese. My man. First of all, this band is disrespectful. They are killing it tonight.
I already know it.
You already know it. How you doing, brother?
Good, man. Best day of my life.
This is one of the best days of your life?
Every day.
Oh, every day.
Of my life.
You say that all the time.
Yeah, every day.
So, I've met lots of people in West Michigan. I was born in Muskegon, and I've lived all over the place. But West Michigan is home. I love West Michigan. But I gotta say, Daryl, you are one of the most dynamic brothers that I've met in West Michigan.
Thank you, brother. Same to you, though.
Yeah, you are dynamic. You're so humble and grateful. You're the guy who says to everybody, thank you and please, and I appreciate you. And you're just a dynamic guy. Let's talk about Daryl Reese a little bit. Where does that come from? Because you had an interesting childhood, did you not?
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me a little bit about it. I know I got your book around here somewhere.
That's all good.
Because you're an accomplished author. Let's talk about that journey a little bit because it shaped you into being the man you are today.
So I was born in Ben Harbor, raised in Kalamazoo, and I became a man in Grand Rapids. So I've been here 25 years now, and I've been married 25 years as of last month.
Wow, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. What has marriage taught you, would you say, that perhaps your life before marriage hadn't taught you about life?
Humility.
Humility.
Yes, patience. Understanding that you need someone in your time of need is when you really know that it's great to be married.
How'd you and your wife meet?
I went to Texas. My cousin married her cousin. We didn't know each other. And we met at a wedding and we've been together ever since.
So, two West Michigan people met in Texas.
Yes. I know, right?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Life is crazy like that.
Yeah.
So going back a little bit to childhood, what was childhood like for you?
I had a good childhood.
You had a good childhood?
My mom and dad wasn't together, but my dad was very much in my life. My mom, she stays with us now. And I had a good childhood in Ben Harbor. Then I moved to Kalamazoo and had a great time in Kalamazoo. So I had a great life.
Yeah.
I didn't have a bad life at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it that's made you this guy who you are today? That guy that I described a little bit ago. What is something makes us what we become? And what would you say that is for you? That's really helped define you and the man that you would become one day?
Well, first off, it's God. My mom and my dad, my wife, my family, just everybody that's been in my life has touched me. And you cannot do things alone. And I had a lot of people along the way of my life that made me who I am today.
What's the one word you would use most to describe your wife? One word.
Unbelievable.
Oh. All right.
Unbelievable.
All right. Unbelievable.
None of this would be possible without her.
Yeah.
You know, I was working in a factory before I met my wife, and I learned how to cut hair and do things, and I became a man, you know, because of my wife.
You're an accomplished author. Do you wake up one day and say, I'm going to write a book today? Like, how does that happen? And talk about the book a little bit. Or is that unbelievable woman somebody who says, you need to write a book? Like, where'd the book come from?
No, I just thought about doing it because I wanted people to know that a regular person can do extraordinary things. So I woke up and I thought about it, and I prayed about it, and I just wrote the book. It was nothing else about it, no great dynamic. It was just me saying I need to show people that you can come from the bottom of the state of Michigan and you can become something. Yeah. Good, man.
I feel like there's so much to talk about, so I want to pace it where we're not trying to get into everything too quickly, because we got some time.
It's cool.
We got some time this evening, but accomplished author, I mentioned in the open, a spirit company owner.
Yes.
Daryl, who wakes up and just, today is Tuesday, I'm going to start a spirit company.
I know. We was just having events in our basement. We had people over and we called it Stock the Bar Party, and then we moved it to
that's
venues.
where the name comes from.
Yes, that's where the name comes. Everybody stocked our bar.
See, you find out stuff on West Michigan Tonight. I've been knowing them for quite a while. I didn't know that. Yeah. I didn't know where you came up with the name.
Yeah, and we did it for years until it just outgrew our basement, and we had it at venues, and then we started not having it at venues, and then we started donating funds to the Boys and Girls Club and different organizations. And one day I said, I should try to do something, and I started doing commercials, infomercials and stuff, introducing people to Michigan-made alcohols. And a distillery said, would you like to come out with your own vodka? And I said, nobody does that. So for 10 months, I woke up, I prayed, I meditated, I went to a restaurant before I went to work, and I learned how to sell, learned how to market, learned how to do other things. And December 1st, 2019, we came out with our own vodka.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's going great. Look at the people here, man. Yeah. This is the team. They all help.
Yeah. I like that. So you've built quite a business.
I'm trying.
You and that unbelievable woman
of yours.
What do you love most about West Michigan?
Man, it's nothing like it.
Oh, I like that.
I'm from all over West Michigan. Ben Harbor, Kalamazoo, and Grand Rapids. And Muskegon is here. Come on, man. It don't get no better.
Yeah, West Michigan is in the house.
It's the best.
Yeah, I agree with you. Did you spend time at the Boys and Girls Club as a kid?
Yeah, I grew up in the one in Kalamazoo. So now I transitioned here, and I'm on the board of the Boys and Girls Club now here in Grand Rapids. Yeah. So a few years. So we do a lot of things with them. They help us out a lot. And so I love it.
Yeah. What did you learn most at the Boys and Girls Club?
Oh, man. Patience. You had to learn how to deal with kids. I'm an only child. So I had to learn how to share the ball, share things.
That's interesting that you learned how to get along with other kids. at a facility, because I don't know that that's everybody's experience. Some people, although the Boys and Girls Club is an amazing organization, I happen to serve on one of the boards of the Lakeshore. I serve on the board of the Lakeshore Boys and Girls Club, and the things that we do are phenomenal. But I don't know that all only children, kids who are only children, I don't know that they have, that's necessarily a normal experience.
It's not normal, but I was from a different city and I moved to that city, so I didn't know too many people.
Gotcha.
So that's how I gravitated towards it.
Gotcha. What's the name of the book?
From the Bottom of the Bottle.
From the Bottom of the Bottle. How'd you come up with the title?
Well, because we obviously got a spirit, but people think it's about the spirit, but it's coming from the bottom of the state of Michigan. And I stop it when we come out with the spirit, so people won't think it's all about the bottle. It's just from the bottom of the bottle. We rose from the bottom, now we're here.
You're too tough, man. You're too tough. You're too tough, Reese. You're too tough. We'll be right back. This is West Michigan Tonight. Welcome back to West Michigan Tonight. I'm John Covington. I just want to say thank you. We appreciate you so much. You've got a festival coming up, and this is the fourth year. This is the fourth?
The fourth year.
This is the fourth year. Let's talk about it.
Well, it's a Piecing Together Unity Festival. We've done it for the fourth year. We've done it because we wanted to figure out how to give back to the communities that we're from, which is the 3 cities that I'm from. So we donate funds from the festival to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Ben Harbor, Kalamazoo, and Grand Rapids. And this year we started, West Michigan, baby.
A little further. Ben Harbor is what?
Yeah.
What is that? A little further. What direction is that?
Towards Chicago, west.
Is that west?
Yes.
Okay. Syllables and directions I struggle with.
Me too.
If you watch the show, I struggle with syllables.
Me too.
And directions. Which way is that? I don't know. I'm going towards the Lake Michigan.
That's right.
You know, so.
Yeah. So this year we implemented donating money to kids that's going to go into trade schools. So we're going to give a scholarship for Ben Harbor, Kalamazoo, and Grand Rapids. Because we cut hair. I cut hair and do hair. So that's what we thought kids, everybody don't want to go to college or can't go to college. So we're trying to help them go to trade schools.
Yeah. Wow, that's fantastic, man. Yeah, man. You're a dynamic man. Do you realize the impact, though, that you have on others? Do you see it? Do you feel it?
No.
Are you surprised when people?
Yes.
Because you mentored more than a few people.
Yeah. I'm very surprised. But it's very humbling, and I love it. I love that people tell me that. It keeps me going, because sometimes you don't know what your purpose is until somebody tells you your purpose.
Yeah. Now, I noticed something about you for us to start tonight's episode, and it's like, I don't want to put words in your mouth or thoughts, but it's like you've been meditating. You've been in one spot, and you've just been very composed. What are you thinking and doing when you're in that? Because it's like you were in a zone. Mm-hmm. What's going through Daryl Reese's mind?
You just got to understand patience. And I'm learning patience by just watching people, listening to people, talking to people, understanding that my time will come. So just be in my element and understanding my time will come.
Wow. Let's talk about the shop, which is where you and I originally met, an institution here in West Michigan.
House of Style. My father-in-law owned since 1959, E.J. Mathis. I'm married to his daughter, my wife, Deborah.
I was thinking, I know for a fact I am not the sharpest pencil in the backpack. But I don't know that that's possible.
Yeah.
Is what I was thinking, or maybe I heard you wrong. But anyway, Yeah, his daughter.
Yeah, and that's what we do. We cut hair and do hair. Some of our ex-workers are here. People we cut. Evan I cut when he was a kid.
Evan told us.
Yeah.
Evan Terrence Lachey, you got to say his name, all three of them when you speak of him.
Yeah.
He told us that he used to cut his hair.
Yeah. So we've been doing it a long time. I've been doing it 25 years this year, and I love it. It's been mentoring, not knowing that we've been mentoring.
So House of Style, and if you're in West Michigan, it's an institution. And you feel it when you walk through the door. Like, you know, this is an institution. If you've never been there, you can just feel the energy. And there's something unique about your shop, is that most people there have you and Deb's same energy.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what we try to project.
Yeah, and I don't know if people understand the culture when I talk about a barbershop. Maybe not everybody watching understands the culture of a barbershop, but it tends to take on the leadership or those who are in charge. So you go into a barbershop and everybody's yapping and it's negative and the energy is sour and people aren't speaking to you. That's because the leadership is that way.
Yeah.
But you go in the House of Style and it's like you're going back in time a little bit. You don't cut by appointments.
No, we don't.
Which is why I hadn't seen Byron for a while. Yeah. Which every time I see you, I was like, tell Byron I miss him.
Yeah, you do.
I say it every time. Yeah. But I had to go in the other day. Yeah. But like old school, you don't cut by appointments. Mm-mm. You walk in, which for me, it's actually got lots of pros and a few cons for me personally.
That's right.
But overall, it's pros, because people being able to walk into an establishment and be served is really a big deal in 2020. What year is this? 2026.
Yeah, it is. I just kept it the way my father-in-law always kept it.
Yeah.
Keep it professional. We joke a little bit.
Yeah.
But other than that,
we laugh a lot. We laugh a lot.
Yeah,
we laugh a lot.
Yeah.
1959. How many years is that? My math, my syllables, and my.
Mine too.
Yeah, I'm a little. It's a little challenge. 59 is how many years is that? 60. Sounds like it's a challenge for the audience too.
Yeah, they just like us.
Because I heard like 3 or 4 different numbers in there.
They just like us.
But anyway, it's 60 something.
Yeah.
66, 67. Thank you. Somebody pulled out Siri and asked Siri or got on the.
Yeah.
67 years. You guys gonna do it another 67 years?
Well, I don't know if we're gonna live that long, but we're gonna try. We know we passing it down to Byron Nicholson. So we can keep it going. So.
And the author, spirit owner, businessman, entrepreneur of a 67-year-old company. What other hats does Daryl Reese wear that people don't know? What is it that you do that somebody watching the show tonight said, what? Daryl does that? I had no idea that he does that as well. Is there anything else that you do? Maybe it's a hobby, or maybe it's something else that you're working on. Or maybe you want to be a partner in a movie called 6.5 Days Before Christmas.
I would love that. It's nothing.
Starring Xavier Prather from CBS. But anyway.
It's nothing extra I do. I pray a lot. I read a lot.
You read a lot?
I'm a good husband.
You think so?
I'll say, oh yeah, I'm a great husband.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a great husband. You can't.
All right.
It's going to be hard to replace me if I gone.
It's going to be hard to replace you?
Hard to replace
me. I like that, actually.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. He said, I'm a good husband. And that's something to strive to be, isn't it? We got lots of married fellas in the building. You guys all feel that way? Yeah. That being a good husband is something to strive toward being? Is that the proper terminology, strive toward being?
Sound good to me.
You like that?
Yeah.
Hobbies. You don't have any hobbies.
Just
business. He's like, what time do I have left for hobbies?
Yeah, but I like what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I like what I'm doing. I love it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it.
Yeah. I asked you, what word would you use to describe your wife?
Unbelievable.
Yep, you said unbelievable. What word do you think she would use to describe you?
Best husband in the world. That's more than one. See, I don't know the syllables like you know.
That's like 7 words.
I know,
man.
right?
That's like 7 words. Goodness. Okay, 5. Jason says 5. They keep me together around here. What's your favorite thing to do in West Michigan? And what is your favorite food to eat?
Well, obviously, I love fish. I don't fish much. I only fish once, actually. And I'm from a place that
Water.
fishes a lot. I know.
You've only fished once?
Yeah. But I love fish.
That's interesting.
I know.
Because the way you zen out, it seems as if you would be into fishing. Because fishing is very peaceful.
Oh, it is. When I did it, I can't wait to do it again.
So when was that, Daryl?
Last year, me and Byron, it was his first time too.
You've been fishing one time and can't wait to do it again and haven't been since.
And we ain't missed.
Okay, sure.
I know.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody who really can't wait to do anything. So fish is what you like to eat most. Any particular kind of fish?
Catfish. I know it's the worst, but my dad grew up with catfish, so
no, it's all subjective.
Yeah.
So people like what they like.
Yeah.
I'm a lake perch kind of guy.
Yeah.
I'm not into the salty.
Yeah.
I don't like fish that tastes like fish.
Yeah. My wife don't either.
You guys can relate to that? Like, yeah. I don't want it to taste like fish. I want to be like, oh, this is so good. It doesn't even taste like fish.
Yeah.
See, it sounds like people can relate.
Oh,
we
man.
got a live audience. We talk to each other. They talk to me, and they scream and yell and all that, and I do it to them. And one of them just had one of the people with you, her phone just rung.
Oh, I know.
And I was.
I know. We're going to say she's not with me, though.
Claim her tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk more about the festival. Let's talk more about
we have food trucks. We have entertainment. We have an airless that performs.
Okay, so what's an aerialist?
I know. I didn't know either.
Is that somebody who flies?
Well, they do the thing in the circus where they jump on the pole and do. Yeah, it's something different.
So this is at Rosa Parks Circle.
Yes.
What's the date?
August 8th, 1 to 9.
August 8th, 1 to 9. It's absolutely free. It costs you nothing. This is the 4th annual
Piecing Together Unity.
Piecing Together Unity. We're going to come back, and I want to hear where the name came from. Piecing Together Unity. All right?
Okay.
Can everybody say that in the audience? Piecing Together Unity. Wow, they're good. Oh, yeah. We'll be right back. Mark your calendar for August 8th and join us at Rosa Parks Circle in downtown Grand Rapids for the Pieces of Reese's Foundation Piecing Together Unity Festival. From 1 p.m. to 9 p.m., enjoy a free day of family fun with great food, live music, exciting performances, games for the kids, and local vendors. Best of all, proceeds help provide scholarships for students pursuing trade schools. For details, visit piecesofreeses.org. We'll see you August 8th.
Piecing Together Unity Festival.
Just a disrespectful band. Just disrespectful. You guys are hot this month. Well, we've got a segment, legends, local legends. We want to highlight people in West Michigan who you may not necessarily know, who are doing extraordinary things. And so we received a submission from someone, we don't even know who, and she doesn't know who, but she lives in Muskegon. She's been doing amazing work there. She owns Pine Street Mercantile, and her name is Beth Smith. Let's welcome a local legend, Beth Smith, to West Michigan tonight. Beth, it is so good to have you on West Michigan tonight. You look beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Thank you for
absolutely.
the hair and makeup.
Well, listen.
The first time in 20 years.
Really?
No.
People come on here and they're dishonest with me. And then they say, no, you look great. Somebody nominated you or somebody submitted you. And did you ever find out who?
About an hour ago, someone texted me and told me who it was. It's someone I work with.
The things that they said about you were I read it, my team read it, Demetrius read it, and we thought, did they write this about themselves? But no, we know you didn't.
No,
but it was so real, and I could feel it. And they think so much of you.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, and they said she is a local legend. Not everybody knows who she is. We think that she should be on the show.
Well, that's very nice. And thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about Pine Street Mercantile. What exactly, for those who don't know, what is Pine Street Mercantile?
It's a vintage shop, but we did things a little differently when we started. We started 7 years ago during a polar vortex in an unheated building. So
it was cold.
It was cold. Snow was coming in a crack in the window. It was really cold. And we were so successful that first weekend that we decided that this was something that Muskegon needed.
So even though it was freezing in the building, you were hugely successful.
We
so
were
people
hugely successful.
People said, we don't care about freezing.
They don't. One family came back 3 times over the weekend.
No, they went home, got warm, got some hot chocolate, came back.
Yes.
What is Mercantile? Like, what's in it? Like, what's happening?
We jokingly say that we're junkers, but it's not really junk. It's good stuff. It's antiques. It's vintage stuff. But the thing that makes us different is that we stage everything. We don't have pegboard walls, and not that there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But we do things differently. We make things look fun. We have a spring mattress on the ceiling, and we hang all kinds of stuff from the mattress. We do fun things. Our windows are always fun. We have a 16-foot canoe in our window right now. We like to do fun. We like to do different. We like to do creative.
That sounds like a whole marketing thing. We like to do. Say that again. We like to do.
Now I can't remember. Fun, creative, different. I don't think I said that, but you're like talking like a McDonald's commercial. Like we would be like doing a McDonald's commercial.
That's what
like,
you sound like.
We
like to do different. We like to do fun. We like to do, that's what it sounds like. So if that's not your campaign, but you don't need a campaign. It sounds like people have discovered you and they're there. What did you do before Pine Street Mercantile?
I'm a court officer.
Oh. Oh, that's why you look familiar to me. So a court officer.
Yes.
So do you wake up and you say, I want to start a mercantile. I want to start a mercantile business. Like, how does that happen, Beth?
Okay. We bought the building. It's kind of an iconic building in Muskegon. It's the old Northwest Auto Supply.
I know exactly where it is. I know exactly
if you
where
grew
it
up
is.
in Muskegon.
I lived walking distance from there on
Yes.
Spring and Allen.
Many people come in and say, I had my first job here. I used to come here on Saturdays with my dad. So people know that. So we bought that building from the county, and it was about 7 or 8 inches deep water. Both buildings were deep in water. There were toads living in there, and we cleaned it up, and we made our court officer office there. And then my husband said, what can we do to make money here? And I said, well, all I know is junk. I've always loved antiques. And so we came up with this plan, and we executed it. And that cold, cold, cold weekend, we opened our doors, and the rest is history.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's amazing, huh? Daryl, I think you and I should go to the Pine Street Mercantile.
Do you like vintage?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, your wife does too?
I would like to see the mattress stuff hanging from the mattress and all that. Sounds like a cool place. But they're telling me we got to take a break.
Okay.
So,
All right.
we'll be right back.
Hey, honey. We thought we'd try something new.
Family art hour. What do you think?
You got jokes. You're funny.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
So, we play a little trivia around here at West Michigan tonight.
I'm a little afraid.
No, don't be afraid.
Okay.
We got you.
Okay.
You got this, Beth. And so you and Daryl are going to play against each other. All right? It's going to be fun. Relax. Just exhale. Here, exhale with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't you feel better already?
Yes.
All
Much
right.
better.
So, this is Who Knows West Michigan Best. So, guess what this trivia is about?
I'm afraid.
West Michigan.
Oh. I saw that.
I love you, Beth, already. All right, Beth, we're going to let you go first, okay? Just because. All right?
Okay.
And I might even give you, no, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to give you a Grand Rapids question. I'm going to give you a Muskegon question. You live in Grand Rapids, you live in Muskegon. So, Beth, what famous Grand Rapids district is known for old, elite homes? And you got 3 seconds.
Heritage Hill. I have a customer that lives there.
She says she has a customer that lives there. They come from all over to go to Pine Street Mercantile. What's the address of Pine Street Mercantile while we're at it?
866 Pine Street.
866 Pine Street. All right. You ready, Daryl? Okay. If you get this wrong, Beth wins. If you get this right, we go to a tiebreaker. All right. Daryl, which Muskegon ship offers Lake Michigan ferry service to Milwaukee?
Heritage Hill.
Okay, well, Daryl, that was not correct. It's actually, you know what it is, don't you, Beth?
Lake Express.
Lake Express. So Daryl, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to play another game because we're going to go to a tiebreaker even though you lost, because it's television. We'll be right back. Well, Daryl didn't do so good prior to the break, but he can redeem himself because we got another trivia game, and it is called West Michigan Tonight Celebrity Roll Call.
This is West Michigan Tonight
Celebrity Roll Call. Did they make the list? Did they make the list? Or did they miss it. So let me explain to you how this works.
Okay.
I'm going to name a celebrity, and you will tell me if they made the West Michigan Celebrity Roll Call, if they made the West Michigan Tonight Celebrity Roll Call, or did they miss it? And what that means is, did they perform? Have they ever performed in West Michigan?
Oh.
It's that simple. If they have, they made it. You gotta hold your paddle up high. If they didn't, they missed it. All right?
Okay.
So.
Okay, I'm practicing.
There you go. So, we're gonna start with you.
Oh boy.
Okay?
Okay.
You got 3 seconds.
Okay.
I know Daryl's nervous over there. Whitney Elizabeth Houston. Very good.
Thank you.
So you won, but we're just gonna, for the sake of TV, we're just gonna ask Daryl one. Okay? So Daryl, Bruno Mars, has he made the West Michigan Tonight Celebrity Roll Call, or has he missed it? Okay, I like the way you think. You remind me of a guy that was here last week named Xavier Prather. If you saw the episode last week, you'll know what I'm talking about. They tend to change their answers. Like, oh yeah, no, that was, yeah. We had a young man on the show last month who everybody is talking about. He hails from the city of Muskegon, Michigan, and he is phenomenal. Mr. 1204, let's welcome him back to the show. Mr. 1204, you were on the show last month and you did your thing. Yeah. Welcome back to West Michigan Tonight. You know, I said something a long time ago, and I don't know that I knew this was going to be, but I didn't like when I would see folks on late night shows and they would perform big hits and they didn't get to the couch. And I wanted to know more about them.
Right.
And so in my mind, I said, man, if I had a show like that, I would always make sure everybody had an opportunity if they came on the show, even if it wasn't that particular episode.
So I made it to the couch.
You're on the couch.
Right.
Yeah, you're on the couch. So, man, congratulations. You've been doing your thing for a while. You are one of the best.
I appreciate that.
Period.
I appreciate that.
Somebody said, I forgot what she said, but somebody said, who is that guy? He sounded like Dr. Dre or somebody. Yeah, you are really good at what you do. Let's talk about your new song.
Okay.
And tell folks a little bit. I said you were from Muskegon.
Right.
And when did you know that performing would be your thing? Doesn't he look like a performer? Yeah, so that performer.
Right. I was actually born in Kalamazoo.
You were?
I was born in
West
Kalamazoo.
Michigan still.
Yes, West Michigan still,
Yep.
yeah. And I moved to Muskegon when I was like 11.
Yeah.
I wrote my first rap when I was like 10. And I started performing when I was 13, doing talent shows and things like that. And I just knew, that the stage, once you hit the stage, I had the bug. And it was up from there, you know what I'm saying? So I just really been grinding hard, and just really trying to perfect my craft and find my lane, find my zone, like whether it's entertaining on a stage, at a event, concerts, and I host parties. I do things like that too. So, I just try to keep myself relevant and stay in the loop. You know what I mean?
I know a guy who has a festival. coming up, like maybe about 8 feet from you.
Mr. Stockton Bar.
Yeah, Mr. Stockton Bar.
Yes, that's my guy.
Mr. Stockton Bar himself.
Yes.
And that's a hard stage to get on, from what I understand.
It
So,
is.
I happen to know him pretty well. Maybe I can put in a good word for you.
Yeah, that's actually my guy.
That's my guy.
There. So, are you going to be on the platform?
I don't know yet.
We can,
Are we going to be on the
we
platform?
can work on it. That's for sure.
Right. Well, see, there we go.
See, we make connections happen in West Michigan tonight. It was already his guy, but he wasn't on the platform.
Right. You know what I mean?
But as a guy, no, I'm just kidding.
Let's see, you starting stuff. See, now we said we weren't going to do that.
We did say that. So the name of your new song?
Room 1204.
Room 1204.
Yes.
So if I were to have you freestyle right now on West Michigan Tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, for just 30 seconds.
For just 30 seconds.
30 seconds. What you got for me?
Oh, man. Check it. I'm on the couch. Finally made it. Big Boss 204. Yeah, we made it. West Michigan 231. I keep it going. Yeah, I do this for my son. Let's go.
Hey, that's what we do in West Michigan tonight, baby.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Right.
What's next? Because you're working on a new project as well. That just came out.
Yes.
A couple, has it been a week, a month?
About a month ago.
About a month ago.
About a month and a half ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Being well received.
Yes. So we did. I did a couple mic drop performances. Like that is like really huge on social media.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to From the Block Performance, man. A huge platform. I dropped that. It went crazy all over the internet. You know, a bunch of celebrities hit me up. They was loving it. The Auntie's House. That was another big, huge regional. Really important platform. You know, I want to make sure that my region feel exactly what's going on. And from there, we got a phone call, and Warner Brothers want to do a distribution single, so we doing that.
Wow.
And So it's huge. Yeah, thank you.
I would put the talent of folks in West Michigan up against any region.
Oh yeah. From
the talent here is phenomenal.
From Muskegon to Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, Ben Harbor. Ben Harbor is a really untapped market, and they have some talented brothers coming out of Ben Harbor. Yes, they do.
A lot of musicians come out of Benton Harbor.
Yes.
We got to take a break. We'll come right back. This is West Michigan Tonight.
Mark your calendar for August 8th and join us at Rosa Park Circle in downtown Grand Rapids for the Pieces of Reese's Foundation Piecing Together Unity Festival. From 1 p.m. to 9 p.m., enjoy a free day of family fun with great food, live music, exciting performances, games for the kids, and local vendors. Best of all, proceeds help provide scholarships for students pursuing trade schools. For details, visit piecesofreeses.org. We'll see you August 8th.
Piecing together, Unity Festival.
Wow, I'm so proud of you.
I appreciate you.
A deal with one. I don't know if people understand how significant
that
is. That's one of the golden platforms.
Yes.
A deal with a distribution deal. That's amazing.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you got it though.
Yeah,
you got it. I've told you for
It's
25
years,
30 years. The first time I heard you, I said, "You got it."
It was a talent show. I remember that, and I was a special guest. Real quick, I took my shirt off on stage, and I was so skinny. So he comes up there and he's like, "Hold on, no, don't go nowhere." I'm like, "What's up?" He put me to the side. Somebody's been working out. And
what else did I say?
You told me I was a star. You said,
but no. After I said somebody's been working out, I probably said, "And it ain't you."
Oh, right, yes.
That's what I said.
That's exactly what you said.
He
remembers now.
Yeah, because I've said that to others.
Yes.
Somebody's been working out. It ain't you.
Definitely.
I hope I didn't do anything to your self-esteem.
Oh,
so
no.
was I hosting that show?
You were.
Okay.
You actually produced that show as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, You guys have been incredible. You're welcome to come back any time. Tell folks about the festival again.
August 8th, 1 to 9, Piecing Together Unity.
August 8th, 1 to 9, Rosa Parks Circle. If I'm in town, I plan to be there. I plan to be there, and I think I am. If we're not shooting that day, we'll be there. Beth, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You've been great.
It's been a pleasure.
Tell people where you're located again, and if they mention West Michigan tonight, can they get some sort of maybe a little discount or something?
Yes, everything is 76% off.
You're doing the most with that one, Beth, but I like it. I like it. 17.76%. Okay, Beth. All right. But I like
18.
it.
Almost 18.
Yeah. Will you come back and see us?
I'd love
Beth?
to. Thank you.
And we'll spend more time together.
Thank you.
Mr. 1204.
Yeah.
Where'd the name Mr. 12? Where did 1204 come from?
It's my birthday.
Birthday.
My birthday.
My birthday too.
Yes. That's your birthday
That's
too?
my birthday.
Look at that. Yeah. See? Boom. Boom. Yeah.
You gotta come to my show.
I am.
Come to my store.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
How divine is that?
Totally.
No, seriously. Like, how divine
Totally.
is that? Where does 1204 come from? That's my birthday. Oh, that's my birthday.
It is.
I guess that's your birthday too, huh, Daryl?
It is now.
Right.
Listen, you guys have been the best. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you.
to West Michigan tonight. I appreciate you. Come back anytime. You know that. You got an open door.
Yes.
And somebody's been working out.
Here you go.
Thank you for watching. Good night, everybody. Good night. Thank you.